Vectors in 3 space or R3, direction cosines. As you know, cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1, where alpha, beta and gamma are the direction angles. Alpha is the angle which a vector makes with x-axis, beta is the angle which the vector makes with y-axis, and gamma is the angle which the vector makes with z-axis. And this relation, cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equals to 1, is true for any vector in R3 or in 3 space or in 3D, right? So based on this, we have a question here. It says vector A makes an angle of 50 degrees and 115 degrees respectively with the x and y axis. What is the angle between A and z axis? So it's a straightforward application of the formula, right? So we'll plug in these values. Here alpha is 50 degrees, angle which vector A makes with x-axis, and 115 degrees is beta, the angle which vector A makes with y-axis, right? So we have the formula cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equals to 1, and we are given alpha is 50 and beta is 115 degrees, and we need to find gamma, the angle between the vector and z-axis. So we can write this as cos of, now here I would like to write like this, 50 and then square it, right? So at times I've seen, students having a lot of difficulty in dealing with this. So that's a better way to write it. So we can write this as cos of 115 degrees, right? And whole square, right? That's what it really means. Plus cos square of gamma equals to 1. So we need to calculate this out. So we can simplify this and write cos square gamma is equals to 1 minus cos of 50 degrees whole square minus cos of 115 degrees whole square, correct? And then cos of gamma will be square root of this, correct? Square root of 1 minus cos of 50 degrees square minus cos of 115 degrees square root, right? So we can use the calculator and now figure out the answer. So what we can do is we can start from, we can write the function as such and then square root it. So we'll put square root and then bracket 1 minus, and within bracket we'll write cos of 50 bracket close square minus within bracket cos of 115 bracket close square, and then again bracket close equal to. So that gives us 0.6389, correct? So the square root of this is equal to 0.6389, correct? Now to find gamma, we need to do cos inverse of 0.6389, and that is, we'll do second function cos inverse equal to 50.28. Right, which we can round to 50 degrees, right? So that becomes the angle gamma, right? So the most important thing is to show your calculations. One should remember that cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1 in 3D, where alpha, beta and gamma are the direction angles which the vector makes with x-axis, y-axis and z-axis respectively. So applying this formula, we can solve these kinds of questions. I hope you understand it. Thanks and all the best.